Alright guys, back with another shop video. We got some upgrades for the lawnmower, the total talon, whatever you want to call it. Pretty much this was its final form of phase one, we'll call it, but we did want to add some lights. So the people over at Nlight hooked us up with a goodie package. We've got some LED rock light kits, which, as you probably have seen, Josh and I both run rock light kits on our rigs. Pretty cool. Plus it's freaking dark in the woods when you're out there in midnight and there's no light anywhere around. It's kind of nice to at least, I don't know, see something. And for me, I put a couple in my rig on my X3. I don't know if Josh, did you do that?
In it?
Yeah.
No, because the Polaris has the feet ones, but when I had the YXZ, I did like dome lights and feet lights and all kinds of lights, because, yeah.
Lights before lockers, pals. You know the deal. But anyways, I put a couple in the interior of the X3, and for night wheeling it's nice because you can still see stuff in your interior. But anyways, so we got the rock lights. We've got a 6-gang switch panel, which when I get this out of the box, I'll show you guys more, but it's a pretty cool system that you wire everything to. We'll go over that more as we get it installed and get to actually wiring stuff. And then the last thing we've got for this unit is a big old, big old light bar. All this stuff is from Nlight. I will put links in the description if you guys are looking to find this stuff. But anyways, gonna throw this on the front of here. Gotta figure out some mounting. Should look pretty decent. This cage allows for a decent looking light bar. But
unlike mine.
Yeah. So,
I mean, it allows for any light bar, it just doesn't flow.
Yeah, that's true. Same with mine. I'd love to run a big light bar on my X3. All right, so I'm gonna start off by mounting up this light bar, and then I'll kind of work from there as far as wiring everything. So it comes with this little bag full of goods. You got some short screws, some long screws, some lock nuts, just basically some hardware. You got 2 different style mounting brackets. Brackets just go on the side here. You can either do it this way or this way. Depends on your cage and what kind of fits. So I'm gonna get that test fitted up there, and then I'll show you guys what choice I chose. So we got some brackets welded up onto the cage there for the light bar. As you can see, just threw some paint on them. You could self-tap or through bolt the brackets that come with this if you want. I just wanted the sleekest look that I could get out of a light bar, and like wanted the perfect placement that I want, and really the only way to achieve that is to just kind of customize the brackets, weld them on yourself. When you're dealing with custom cages and stuff like that, that's just kind of the way it goes for us. But now I'm opening up, while that stuff dries, I'm opening up this 6-gang switch panel. Super cool design and theory on this thing. As you can see, this is kind of like the final product. You can put any of these stickers on for the application that you're using. So the switch itself looks like this, and then you just put those stickers on what button does what, obviously. And then you've got a cable, and I'll show you guys this all once it's installed in the rig. We got a cable that connects from here, and that would wire into this guy. So just a quick connect cable, super simple, no wiring really, just route the cable, plug it in. So pick a location for your fuse panel, and then you've got relays and everything integrated. This is how it came straight out of the box. You've got 6 different circuits, all fusible. You've got your positive wires that go all into those screw terminals. Then you just land your positive for each circuit right there going out, and then you ground obviously the negative of whatever device that you're wiring. And then I gotta look into the instructions a little bit here shortly, and I'll let you know how to wire the feed to this guy itself. So it is just like I thought. This main, this big red wire goes directly to the positive on your battery. This one goes to that switch like I showed you, and then you got 2 little wires here. The black one you just ground out somewhere on your chassis. Make sure you grind the paint, get a good ground. And then this little red wire goes to an accessory or keyed on power, which basically just turns this whole switch bank on. So pretty cool, kind of self-contained system in my opinion. And then you just have one switch to mount instead of cutting holes all over the place, and you know, just a different option, which is cool. And then they give you this, which I'll show you guys when I actually mount this thing. Just a sticky back piece of tape to mount it somewhere. This has screw holes to mount this deal and a cover. So now I'm gonna find a spot to mount that and start going from there.
So looking at it, I noticed that each relay is 12 volt, 30 amps, all 6 positions. So you can configure the circuit to have 6 circuits for 30 amps if that's what you desire, or integrate it all the way down to 5 if you want. So pretty neat, pretty handy.
So just look at whatever load you're putting on it and see how much power it's going to draw roughly, and then kind of just choose from there. But these are the fuses that came with the kit. Came with one 5 amp, 2 10 amps, 2 20 amps, and 1 30 amp. So pretty perfect for a side-by-side application, I would think so far. I mean, light bars are probably one of the biggest draw, unless you're running like supplementary,
Like a fan?
yeah, a different fan, auxiliary fan. But all right, I'm gonna find a spot to put this bad boy. So a little update for you guys. Got the light bar all up there and mounted. Everything's painted, that's finalized. Ran the wires down here. You could go 2 ways with this. You could drill through here, drill into your cage, fish it down. And I don't know how factory cages, actually if you're running a factory cage, I think some of them do have holes already in them for accessories, such as light bars and stereos and stuff. But on mine, I zip tied it to the cage because we have an aftermarket cage and I didn't want to drill through it and fish it all down and stuff. Ran it through into this area. You can see this is the mess of wiring and stuff. I'm temporarily wiring some stuff in there, and then I'm gonna go through and zip tie it all up, make it look a little better. But found a location for the fuse panel here. These tubes are not here if you happen to have a Talon and you're doing this. But you could pick any spot basically that you could screw this to. Obviously, the higher the better, just in case you're going through deep water or puddles or crossing anything like that.
Bog deep.
Yeah, you know.
Bog deep.
Bog deep. But you never know. Maybe the Talon will be a little bit of a submarine one day. We'll see. We've got some thoughts. We'll go with that. But so yeah, you just take your hot wire from, so your 12 volt positive wire from your light bar, and you go straight to the circuit you pick, and you just land it right here. So I chose a 20 amp circuit. That's what this light bar is rated for. And then land it on the circuit that you pick. And then, like I was saying before, over here, you just go to your nearest like accessory port, I'll call it, or keyed power or something like that is what I'm trying to say. So like on the Talon, this is an aftermarket bar that was put in. The Polaris has one very similar under the hood. The Can-am has one under the seats. So just whatever machine you're installing this stuff on, figure out wherever that little bar is, and you'll run main power, keyed power, and then your grounds go to your grounds, obviously, and that's it. So everything should be done and wired on that end. Now I've just got to run the cabling for the switch, pick a location for that, and then I'm gonna get started on the rock lights. All right, guys, I got a question for my daughter Mia. What are you supposed to do? And don't forget to...
Forgot.
Are you shy? And don't forget to...
Say it, Mia.
Subscribe.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it faster. And don't forget to...
Subscribe.
Nice, good job. Nux?
Bunted. A bunted.
Yeah, there you go, Owie.
Owie.
Owie. Where's the buggy?
Right there.
Where's Uncle Josh's buggy?
Right there.
Broken.
Broken.
Where's Daddy's buggy?
Not broken because it's a Can-am.
Is it flying? The other buggy? Where's the other buggy? Oh, she's looking for Uncle Josh.
Mia.
lost. All right, I just want to update you guys. If you look below the screw terminals here, there's numbers. Each number is correlated with the button on the pad. So I changed my wiring. I wired it to number 1. So that means my light bar will be the first button on that switch. And I took the 30 amp fuse out and put a 20 amp fuse in. They actually did, got a nice up close and personal shot of Josh right there. They did come with all different size fuses. And if you want to change it, it also came with this bracket to mount it, where this piece screws to the back of the switch. Sounds like Mia's ripping over here. What does a race car say, Mia?
Camera shy.
What does a race car say? Chinese. What's a race car say, Mia? You know this.
Mia, what are you doing? What?
I think she's camera shy. She knows what a race car says, trust me. Mia, one last time. What's a race car say?
Shut up, Dad. Get the camera out of my face.
Yeah. Alright, so I was saying, it comes with this bracket too, so you can mount it to a dash or of some sort. However, it works out. It comes with good mounting solutions. It did come with some double-sided sticky tape as well, which is the route I chose. It fit perfect right here. I wanted it to be snug up against the dash. I didn't want it to stick off. And then I ran the cable through there, and we're good. Okay, so we've got everything pretty much buttoned up here. The last thing we had to take care of was the rock light kit. We got this kit here that we kind of showed you in the beginning of the video, but I'll show you one more time. N-Light LED rock light kit. This one came with 4. Also came with very, very good and simple instructions. All the little LED pods are quick connects. So you just mount them, find your mounting position, and then route your cabling up to the central location that you put the controller box. And then it's literally just red wire to positive, black to negative. It's up to you if you want to put on a switch or with the key, or you pick your source of power. For us, we wired it into the second circuit of the 6 position switch panel that we installed as well. Basically, the way we kind of like to pick our locations for the rock lights is put it as high up as you can, and then shooting down. So like this one you can see is way up here. We just find a decent screw. It comes with all sorts of different hardware, which I'll show you. It comes with these little back plates as well. At the light, I'll open one up for you guys. For the record, I don't know why I have extras. I use them everywhere. But anyways, it comes with these little back plates that lets the wire run this way or through the back of it. And then you screw through the whole thing and kind of gives like a cushion so there's no rattling or any nonsense like that. But find a good way to route all your wires to the central location, which we chose right here, right next to our fuse block. So we put the controller here. I mean, it kind of looks like a rat's nest, but in the end, if like these 2 lights are right here, but it comes with a, I don't know, 10-foot cord or however long it is, you're gonna have a lot of excess cord. So just make sure you find a spot that you can zip tie all that stuff up. Other than that, other than that, it's pretty much it. Super self-explanatory. What? Other than that, pretty it. Yeah. Then the controller itself actually had a QR code on it. So you just open your camera, hover over it, and then you click on this app here, and you can choose all your different colors. You can make it pulse, and you can go with music and all that other weird stuff. We just want one color. We're simple. We could have just got the ones where you wire in hard, like hardwire it, but it's kind of cool to do it this way because you don't have to do all the splices. It's all just factory wired. You just plug it in. Only wires you gotta land are your positive and negative. So button this thing up, and then we'll give you guys a glimpse of how it looks with all the shop lights off. And then when it's dark later tonight, I'll pull it out and we'll show you guys the final product.
And now introducing the mower of mowers from way up in Wisconsin.
Pretty sick. I'm hyped on it. Only other thing that I need to do is just put on the stickers on each button, and you can kind of choose, and then I'll have 4 more circuits left for more accessories if the time comes. But thanks for watching, guys. Hit that subscribe button. If you guys want to purchase any of this stuff, links are in the description. Shout out again to Enlight. If you guys need accessories like this, check it out. I think you can get everything on Amazon too for ease of purchase. So, all right, so we've got Josh's rig here. He's doing a couple upgrades on that thing. He just wanted to walk through with you guys all the changes that he has made. There's little stuff, but it all kind of accumulates, and I'll pass it off to him. So what do you got, Josh?
Forewarning, I have the hiccups.
And I'm not editing all that out, so you're gonna hear the hiccups.
So we started with changing out my lower A-arm. That was bent. It was bent up so far that the middle tube would hit the axle shaft when it was on the limit strap or before the limit strap.
When did that happen, do you know?
I noticed it was bent when I got warranted the driver's side one.
They probably don't even know about that.
Well, I warranted that one too because it was really bent. That was bent from a long time ago. Like, if you go way back in the Clips videos, they like jumped some tree root thing and just blasted into a tree at like 20 miles an hour. It was a good time.
I don't think you could really see it much in the video, but we talked about it for sure.
I don't think we even filmed it because it was just something stupid.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Anyway.
Do you know how this one got bent? I don't even know that. No?
Don't have a clue.
So, it is stout stuff though. I mean.
Yeah, I mean.
You guys see what this thing goes through.
I mean, yeah. I'm sure they're both going to be bent again eventually. Anyway, I also did light bar now because I can't see very well at night and it's getting worse. So I wanted to make the night like day. I also added a windshield because I'm older and I want to be warmer, I guess.
Call him Grandpa Josh.
Got a rear windshield too.
That's when he entered the grandpa stage, in my opinion. When he busted out the rear windshield. Or rear window.
They are both Polaris OEM windshields. Cut down to fit. Yeah. They're not exactly perfect, but they work and they'll do their job to stop cold air from hitting me in the face.
And they're quickly removable for the most part.
Yeah, it's just a quick lock, and those are beasts, but good luck. They'll pop off. They're just beasts.
Well, I don't see the rear needing to come off, really.
Probably not.
Yeah.
What else did I do up front? Took off my fog lights, put them back here to have rear view lights because I've noticed we ride at night a lot lately, and when I'm parked 200 feet way up the trail, I can't see a thing walking back to the rig, so rock lights don't cut it for that. So I'd like something for that and to Jesus to back up. A root beer caused this, by the way.
Tires?
As you can see,
what happened?
Milwaukee oscillating saw had a war with my tires. Hopefully they'll break in. The main goal here was to make them look like a TSL. And
What was the functioning reasoning behind that? I don't know if I worded that right, but you guys are gonna have to roll with it.
the function, less asphalt traction, because too much.
Spooled.
Yeah, spool.
You guys are getting a good video here.
And maybe better mud, loose dirt traction, because there is a big space there now. And we'll see.
Not that we've really noticed any bad loose traction comparatively to what we're running, correct?
No, I just got bored one night in the garage.
I think the appearance will get better as they get ridden, and this will kind of match this color is the hope. And in that case, I think it will look pretty close to a full-size rig like TSL.
And what else did I do? I added Milwaukee pack out stuff now. Got my rain gear in here because you know that's going to be needed no matter what. Figures. I got an air compressor in here, battery, Milwaukee. Of course, if you can't see the theme here. Underneath in this clear box, I got ball joint, tool, wheel bearing, Heim for ball joint, Heim for trailing arm.
After Billy's mishap, definitely got to keep that in there.
Billy's mishap. I figured I better just keep some stuff like that with me.
You got all the big tools that was needed for that?
Yeah, I mean, I got couple big things. Yeah.
Something to think about. There was that one tool that...
Not just a regular...
Oh, his was because of the ball joint.
Yeah, his are Keller Megas. Mine are just stock. Scary. For the guys wondering how the coolers come out, these are coolers. You literally just go like that, and then voila.
And one might say, man, that cage is really inconvenient because you can't get to your stuff. However, on the other side of things, when you're idiots like us and you roll down mountains for fun, it should protect the cooler, you know?
It might.
Maybe.
Hopefully. And one more thing. The last thing. Well, actually, I added a Tusk heated seat pad to my driver's seat, which gave me an excuse to buy the Milwaukee staple gun. And I added these Offroad Anonymous cutout plates for the Milwaukee cups. Also pack out. Theory there is so when I roll or hit some bump or get sketchy, the cup don't fly out and hit me or get stuck under the brake pedal or, you know, something silly like that. Instead, when I'm hanging upside down, it's just gonna drip all over me. But yeah, that's about all my rigs changed.
All right, cool. Well, there's an update on Josh's rig. Just some little stuff, but I know when we post on social media and people see the different stuff that we're running, that reminds me, if you're not following us on social media, we will post pictures and random posts here and there when we're working on these things, kind of get an inside scoop on the little stuff. We don't always add little stuff like that into videos, but
X300's doing great. The Super ATV Driveshaft doing great.
If you guys want to buy any of that, hit us up.
Banner's up there.
Oh yeah, we should show you that. If you guys want to buy this banner, hit us up. This one's on our website. Blownbudgetoffroad is our merch. The banner's pretty sick. It's for our parts stuff.
Shameless plug. America.
America. We got to show them the
He's also wearing the America. Cletus and America.
America AF. But anyways, yeah, if you guys don't know already, maybe this is your first time hearing it, but we're a dealer for various parts, Super ATV being one of them. This thing's running Super ATV trailing or A-arms. Jeez, that thing's running Super ATV trailing arms. Josh is running the X300s. Drive shaft. I got a drive shaft in that rig.
I also have the carrier bearing. It's solid as a rock. It vibrates a lot, but that's the only downfall. And these hiccups.
But other than that, we can get the Rock Monsters. We can get Zillas. We can actually we can actually get the Nitros now as well. So hit us up if you guys need some tires. Working on System 3s. For anybody who might be wanting that, hit us a message, and maybe by the time this comes out, maybe we'll have those available as well. But other than that, thanks for watching. I think this is going to wrap out the video here. It's kind of thrown into the mix weirdly, but thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Hit that subscribe button later. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Don't forget to.
And don't forget to
Sky.